Hello! Oh my god. I just keep perpetually forgetting what day it is. Oh my god. Hello. Hello, everyone. How are we all doing? Oh, hang on. Did I press the wrong button? No, I didn't. Yay. Oh, wait. I did, but we're good now. Yay! Okay, cool. Hello! Hello. How are we all doing? Hi. I hope we're all having a good night so far. Congrats to Bread on being first and Mafia Mom on being second. Hello. Also, hi, Bottle Knight. It's good to hear that you're doing good. That's awesome. Also, hi, Ria. Hello. Also, hi, the Pack Nerd over on YouTube. Hello. Which, in case you guys did not know, I also multi-stream to YouTube. It's a lot of fun over there. It's really cool. We recently hit 500 subscribers. This is really exciting. I hope everyone's having a good night so far. I'm like drawing a blank here. I thought I'm totally brain farting over here. That's crazy. I should talk about what we're gonna do today. I'll talk about what we're gonna do today. Hi, Rizal! Hello. Today, I was going to do the doodle page. But then I realized that, fun fact, Gamers Outreach actually, for Vtuber Summer Slam, is having an art contest that is over at the end of the, like, at the end of the thing, at the end of the event. So, I thought it'd be fun to do a, to do that. I thought that'd be pretty neat, you know, because art and all that fun stuff, you know. Also, I'm gonna scoot you guys over a little bit. There's fine. I thought Durba was really funny, and then it could kinda just devolved. Hi, Hyper. Hello. Also, hi, Shadow over on YouTube. Hi. Hello. I hope you guys are doing well. But yeah, we're gonna be, before I do that, I figured out, I don't know if you guys noticed over there, I noticed how to, I figured out how to have the little thing in the corner of like what song is playing. It looks a little different than the Spotify one, but it's neat. I like it. It's really cool. I was so, I had such ingenuity because I'm not using Spotify anymore. I'm using YouTube. So I thought I wouldn't be able to get that anymore, but we figured it out. So yay. But yeah, so back on topic. My bad. So Gamers Outreach. I should talk about Gamers Outreach for a second because I did last time, but I can just do that again. So Gamers Outreach is an organization that builds these contraptions called go-karts, which are portable gaming systems that are built for children in hospitals so that they're able to game and have fun while they're there in the long term, which is really cool. So we're raising money for that. And there are also these things called save points, which are essentially just vending machines that have like merch and games and some fun stuff, and it acts as a save point whenever anyone hits any sort of like milestone or anything like that, so as like a reward. So it's really cool. We've raised $570 so far, which, holy crap, is awesome. Thank you for the hydrate. Hi Kai. Hello. Gulp. Our next goal is $600, which is the reward for that is a Darla Doodles summer wallpaper set. So it would be both a desktop wallpaper and a mobile wallpaper. It'd be like the same thing, but the aspect ratio would be different. But yeah, it'd be exclusive summer art for the summer and of me and all that stuff. 90, holy crap, congrats on the 90 stream streak. Oh my god, that's like 3 months of, if I streamed every day for 3 months, that's what that would be. That's crazy. Bunkonista. But yeah, so that's what we're raising money for. We hit my main goal was 500 and we smashed that. So now we're getting into the stretch goals. We have today's stream, and then we have Saturday's stream, which I won't be talking too much about, but it's a lot of fun. And then Sunday's gonna be our Doodle Dialogues, which is actually on the last day of the Summer Slam, funny enough. We streamed on the first day, and we're gonna be streaming on the last day, which is really cool. But I recently discovered an art, like the art contest that they're hosting. I'm pulling up the information so I don't like misrepresent it at all. Oh, and if you would like to donate, of course, no obligation to, but if you would like to, the link is pinned, and you can see all the goals, and you can see the individual rewards that we have. For instance, like $5 gets you an exclusive Discord role, which is really neat. So let me show you guys. Let me show you really quick. So this is what, oh wait, I forgot, LOL. So this is what the go-kart looks like. And it would be on, there's this little donor card for all of the go-karts that are going to be able to be built as a result of the Summer Slam. So like the money that was raised in the Summer Slam, the go-karts that were made as a result of that, all of those go-karts will have this this little sticker card sort of thing that says that it's donated by the creators and communities from the 2026 Vtuber Summer Slam, which is really cool. And then the little mascot that we're gonna make is gonna be right there, which is really cool. You have a stream streak of 1? Hell yeah! Hell yeah! That's more than me. I don't have a stream streak at all. That's so rude. But yeah, let me show you some of the other submissions because they're all really sick. There's what's it called? There's this one, which, holy crap, this was all made in Blender. That's really cool. And then there's this one. I like this one a lot. It's so cute. I like the little controller, and I like all the colors. And there's this. This is really cute. They're all gaming. These are all the teams that are in the Summer Slam. So there's Team Sunny, which is us, and then Team Shelly, and then Team Sandy, which is really cool. And then here are a bunch of other ones. There's Swirly, and Sporty, and Surfy, and Wavy, and Snappy, and Sippy. Oh, they're all so cute. Oh my gosh. And then here's another little sticker. A little baby sticker. And then there's this guy. This guy's sick. I love all the little swirls and the little sunglasses. They're so cute. And then there's this little guy. I like the little floaty controller. That's super cool. It's so creative. And then there's this little sea bunnies. I love all the colors. So yeah, those are some of the examples that we're working with. Oh, what did I do? Those are some of the examples that we're working with in terms of the other submissions and all that. But yeah, so I was thinking we could do a little bit of research on like some sea creatures and like what we want to base it off of, and then we can just make a little guy. We can make a little baby guy. What do we think? Does that sound like a good plan? I think it sounds like a good plan. What am I doing? I'm going boop. I'm trying to turn streamer mode back on Discord. I'm just clicking through stuff. All right, I can just type. Okay, it's not working. Whatever, it's fine. It's fine. Start with sea bunnies. Well, someone else already did sea bunnies, so I don't want to like, as good of an idea as that is, I don't want to like step on anyone's toes. But I definitely wanted something that gives off like a fluffy kind of vibe, you know? Then crab. We have a crab too! I'm gonna look up cuddly sea creatures. What about a cuttlefish? What about a cuttlefish? That might be cool. I don't know. Sea cucumber? Sea cucumber would be kind of fun. I don't know how I would make a sea cucumber look cute. Like maybe like a Pukamuku sort of vibe, if you guys know that Pokemon. I have to look up cuddly sea creatures real because there are so many like stuffed animals. Does a sea lion count? Does a sea lion count? Because we're thinking like, I'm thinking like beachy, like ocean beachy. But like, does that count? That feels like not oceany enough. Ooh, maybe a narwhal? A sea pickle? Sea pickle would be cool. Stonefish? Also, hi Dante. Hello, hello. Welcome back. I'm gonna look up stonefish. Huh. I'm having a hard time figuring out how I would make that cute. A jellyfish might be cute. Oh, what about the little what about the little octopus with the little ears? What's that one? The little baby one? You know what I'm talking about? Also, hi Jake. Hello, hello. Dumbo octopus. We could do Dumbo octopus. That'd be cute. I don't know how I would draw that though. That might be a little hard. That might be hard, but it's okay. Pukamuku is based on sea cucumbers. That's so true. That is so true. Let me show you guys what we're working with. Okay, so we got Dumbo octopus. This little guy. I hate how when it opens up to the right. So I try to expand it and you can't see. What's the deal today? So we are making a Vtuber Summer Slam mascot. So for an art contest. So right now we're looking at like cute little sea creatures that we can use. So far, I think Dumbo octopus is a front runner. I'm a little on the edge about like a seal or sea lion. A narwhal might be cool. Maybe. But I have to add real to it or else it just keeps... It just keeps showing stuffed animals. But I want something... like... fluffy. Not like fluffy, but like cuddly. You know what I mean? We're just gonna look up cute sea creatures. We're just naming sea creatures? Yeah, no, we're just naming them. Sheep sea slug? You mean the bunnies? Someone did submit one with the little bunnies. With the little sea bunnies. And I don't want to step on anyone's toes. So I'll let them have that idea. Oh, blue ring octopus! That's a good idea, that's a good idea. Let's see, let's see. I don't love that they're venomous. We're trying to go for something more like, what's the word? Non-threatening. Clownfish. Clownfish is a good idea. Clownfish is a good idea. Pomegranate crab. What is a pomegranate crab? Pomegranate crab. I did not spell that right. Is that a thing? I'm just getting dishes. Species. Pom-pom. Oh. Oh, yeah, that's the fully pomegranate. Is it a pom-pom crab? Is that what it is? Pom-pom crab. Oh, those are cute! Oh my gosh. Also, hi, Evan, over on YouTube. Hello, hello. If you could have one new Kool-Aid flavor, what would you pick? I'd say dragon fruit. Dragon fruit's really good. Does kiwi already exist? Otherwise, I'm gonna be with you on dragon fruit. That sounds like a really good one. Autocorrect messed you up. That's fair. That's fair. Colossal squid. I'm trusting. I'm trusting. We're trying to go for cute stuff. Colossal. I love spelling. I don't know about cute, dude. I don't know about that. A derpy flounder, that'd be fun. You see it? Hey, that ball is shaped like a deer. Take something a bit ugly and cutify it? That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. Okay, we're writing a list. We're writing a list. Ow. Crap. An isopod? Pulverizes my burger truck. Seems you're out of luck. Okay, okay. We're getting our list going. If I could have my list. Okay. What the frick? It would help if I were on the pen and not the eraser. That'd be so great. Crazy you said that because Deltarune's today. Deltarune is today! How are we feeling? How are we feeling about Deltarune today? No spoilers. Okay, okay. We got... Colossal squid. We got narwhal. That was my idea. We got Dumbo octopus. We have the pom-pom crab. Shrimp with fried rice. No, no. You're telling me a shrimp fried this rice. Anglerfish, but like cute. I'll write down anglerfish. I'll write down anglerfish. Anglerfish. I also kind of want to do like a sunset sort of color scheme. So like something that would fit that color scheme that would be cute. You know. Did someone do otters yet? Did someone do otters yet? I don't know. Do otters live in the ocean? That's a dumb question. Do otters live in the ocean? I know there are river otters and sea otters. Okay, so then they do live in the ocean. God. Sea otter. Bumpy snailfish. Snailfish. River otters are lunatics. I feel like the river otters are cuter than the sea otters. I'm sorry. I just feel like they're cuter. I'm gonna look up snailfish. Oh goodness. That thing's ugly. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Bozeman's rainbow fish. Bozeman's rainbow fish. I'm putting a lot of trust in you guys just looking things up without, like, knowing what they are. That is actually really pretty. That's really pretty. And then we're gonna look up sea otter. I don't remember if someone already did sea otter. I feel like someone did. Am I making stuff up? I cannot tell. Mantis shrimp. You're telling me a mantis shrimp this shrimp. You're telling me a shrimp fried this rice. If I could just find... Oh, now streamer mode's enabled. Crazy. Let's see. We have a turtle. We have a crab. That does kind of resemble an otter. And then we also have sea bunnies. No, I don't think we do otters. You're telling me this shrimp is actually a mantis? That's crazy. Mantis shrimp. That looks way too complicated. That looks way too complicated, dude. Oh my god. We're also gonna look up cute anglerfish. Is there a way to make it cute? Anglerfish are cute? If you say so. If you say so. Ooh, Dory from Finding Nemo. Oh yeah, she is a blue tang, huh? Ooh. They have aura because their punches are strong as bullets? That is so cool. I did not know that. What? That's bonkers. Okay, wait. I can work with anglerfish. I can work with anglerfish. Okay, wait. So far, my favorites are the Dumbo octopus and the anglerfish. Because my thought was, like, what if anglerfish, but the little light at the end is a sun? And it's like a sun. What when it's like a sun. I just need to figure out how to draw it. You know? That'd be nice. We could also do a whale. Or a stingray. Dude, I'm brainstorming. I'm adding more. Stingray. Basking shark? Wait, let me see. Or whale shark. Whale shark would be cool. Basking sharks are terrifying. What? They're the ones with the really big mouth and it just goes ah, and there's like and it just, you know. I've also heard lemon sharks are cute. A little bit. They look kind of cute. Okay. Okay. I have ideas. Wobbegong? Little seaweed shark thingy. We're gonna... Ranchu goldfish. Hang on. Oh, they're the big goldfish. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, that's adorable. I'm just gonna put goldfish and I'll know what it means. And then what was the other one? Wobbegong. Hang on. Oh, that's cute. Oh, hello! Hello! Welcome in! Hope you guys are having a good night so far. You guys are just in time. Thank you so much for the raid! Hello! To those of you who don't know me, hi! I'm Darla. I'm a digital artist right now. We are raising money for Gamers Outreach for as part of the Vtuber Summer Slam, which is an organization that makes portable, there are these things called go-karts. They're portable gaming consoles for, children in hospitals so that they're able to play games and stuff. Which is really cool. And right now we are designing a mascot. Have a good raid and run. Thank you so much. Thank you for trusting me with your community. I really appreciate it. Have a good lurky lurk. You can trust me with your community. Thank you so much. But they're doing an art contest where you can design a mascot that might get featured on the go-karts that are able to be made as a result of the money made from Vtuber Summer Slam. So that's what we're doing today. We're doing some brainstorming. Also, I think I saw that somebody else had already done a sea otter, so I didn't want to do doubles. But how was your stream? What did you guys do? I hope you had fun. I hope you had a great time. We were looking at this big goldfish. It was really cute. But I had an idea with the anglerfish. I'm kind of just working the ideas out. You know? So we're making something that's like kind of summery, right? That has like those like sunset summer kind of vibes. But is cute. 20 years late because Twitch hates me. Oh no! Well, you made it regardless, and that's what matters. Catfish or axolotls? Axolotl could be cute. Anglerfish, the pugs of the sea. No, for real. They are actually the pugs of the sea. I'm seeing some cute ones, though. I'm a little worried at how I can make this cute. Just a smidge. But I want to have the light be like a sun. I'm kind of just testing that idea out. Crocodile? Crocodiles don't live in the ocean. Do they? Do crocodiles live in the ocean? Saltwater crocs. Oh, they exist. They exist, huh? And then they have there's a fin, and then there's a fin, and then we could do like there's a fin down there. I'm not sure how much I vibe with this. My idea is not coming to fruition. But. Give him a little gaming headset. A little gaming headset. But he doesn't have ears. How would that work? I think it's maybe best not to think about it too much. But he looks like he works at a call center. Gotta give it little fangs. Oh, that'd be cute. Wait. Or maybe can we do like a... No, I like the open mouth better. Right, right. You know, it'd be really funny if the headset was like the microphone was the light. I don't think that's like feasible, but that'd be really funny. The big anglerfish are the female ones. Interesting. That is very cool. The light is a recording sign. Oh, that's a good one. Hang on, I'm gonna look at that. I'm gonna look at that goldfish again. Or maybe the Dumbo octopus. Oh my god. Streamer anglerfish. That'd be kind of funny. Hang on, hang on. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, okay, okay. Let me try the octopus. Why not have the Dumbo octopus be the editor for Streamer Angler Chan? This is gonna be a small thing on a little card on the go-kart. I don't think we will have enough space to do all the lore. I just wanna make a little guy. And then they have cute little ears. This is a Metaton play song? Yes, it is! If you heard that, that was my ooh, bada. Oh, my bad. I did hear it. I muted him because of karaoke the other day. He's back now. He's back now. I like little octopus. And then maybe we can give him like little spots. What if we made him look like a fruit? We make him look like a little orange or something. Something tropical. He's just a little guy. I'm seeing some that have like very twirly tentacles as well. A guava? I don't hate that. Wait. Because I see a combination of ones with tentacles that are twirly and some with ones that are more not that. You got gifted a sub to Guppy? Hell yeah, me too actually. Their community is just so awesome. And then... It was 2 days ago. That's okay. We're gonna fill this in. I just want it to be a little guy. Like one of those hot dog octopi from bento boxes. That's definitely... I'm definitely taking inspiration from that just in terms of shape. Just with like a... Like with the tentacles and stuff. I don't love how I made the underside of the tentacles look. We're gonna try that again. We're gonna have them... like maybe go out like a sun. Yeah, I want to make these a little rounder just to be more of that, like, cute vibe. But I do like where this is going. You know? You know? What if we gave this guy a gamer headset? I mean, you wouldn't be able to see his ears. Let's try it, though. Let's try it. They made recent strides in studying deep-sea creatures by changing how we look for them? Really? Well, the only problem is his ears are up here. So this is how it would look. Actually, let us... just put a big sticker on his forehead. Wired earbuds. Ooh, that's a good idea. Let's look up like streaming accessories and see what we can add to this eye. A big stick. What kind of sticker are we putting on his head? What kind of sticker are we putting on his head? Game? Just like a game sticker? What if we make him, like, sitting on a trackpad? Not like a trackpad, but like a controller. Or something summer themed. The logo of the company, that would be a good sticker. We can add like a... We can just have him like sitting on a controller like he's playing on it. He's playing it backwards, but it's okay. I won't tell if you won't. Maybe we can move this so that he's like controlling it. Used to go down with bright lights which scared them away. They took some wires and made them light up orbs to communicate with the deep sea creatures. That is sick. That is so cool. Hang on, let's look up game controller. Oh, wait. Well, a lot of them have circles on both sides, but some have, like, the plus sign on one side. Red lights and bait. Interesting. That's very cool. Would it be cuter if he was upside down? Speak on that. Speak on that. Elaborate. What do you mean? How is he upside down? In this case. A fighting stick since he has extra... What is a fighting stick? I do not know what a fighting stick is. I feel so uncultured. No, I know what you mean, but like... Are we just flipping him upside down? Or are we making the whole thing flipped upside down? I think we can move the button. The button can be more like here. Does it look like he's playing the game? Does it look like he's playing the game? I don't know. But we can make this like... We can make this like 2 tones. Have this go like that. I'm trying to give this some dimension because I want it to be like it's like up a little bit. That it's like going a little upward and he's like sitting on it. He's playing it just not very well. Yeah, that's why he's upside down. Yeah, I'm trying to get the vibe that it's angled and he's on it. So there would be like some of the triggers there, but not all of them. Hang on. Okay. He looks like he's my cat when I'm playing a game. Hell yeah.
He's getting destroyed in the game, but having a great time.
Yeah, no, he's having so much fun. For sure. He's having a great time. Maybe this needs to be angled down a little more. Okay, I think that helped. I'm just adding some shading just so I can try and get this as, like, an angled thing. Perspective is hard, guys. Perspective is really hard. Gotta have one of the tentacles curled around one of the sticks slightly or pressing a button. Now the hard part. Okay, wait. No. I wanted to make it seem like like he's pushing the trackpad. That's my goal. Hi, Ria. Hello. Yeah, no, perspective is hard. It's hard and I'm being very brave, you know? I'm being very brave about it. How are we doing on the goals? We hit all of the main goals. So, which is amazing. Right now, we're doing the stretch goals. Okay. And then there's like a little doohickey there. But that's like all covered. What if he was purple and the controller was pink? That's a really good idea. I was thinking of giving him like, maybe like purple with like a touch of orange. Or yellow. Okay, hang on. We're gonna try... I don't want to make it too small. And then we can make it kind of push off the end. Does it look like he's playing? Oh, the tips of the tentacles would be a different color. That is such a good idea. Okay, wait. Idea. We have this go out like that. And then have that push out a little bit. Does it look like he's pushing the joystick? Be honest. Does it look like he's pushing on the joystick? Okay. That's my goal. Maybe we have this one. We can have this one press. We can have this one press. Right? And then we angle this so that it's like kind of lifted up to the side. Huh? I don't know if this detail would be lost on it, but I'm trying to imagine how a D-pad would look if you like pressed it. We can add like a little bit of a circle here too, like with the other side. And then this part would be like a little darker. So it looks like arms. I'm just gonna merge these because that's where we're at now. Yeah! And then this like goes up and over. I'm kind of digging this. I wish I could put something in the middle. It feels like they're too far out. That's the only thing. Let's try and scoot these in a little bit. Because I just feel like they're too like far apart on the trackpad itself. Like on the main surface of the thing. He looks very adorable. Thank you. I'm glad. I'm so freaking glad. Maybe, and then we bring this up a little bit. You would 100% play games with this little goober. I'm so glad because he needs someone to carry him. He is not good at all. In fact, I would go as far as to say he's pretty bad at games, but it's all about having fun. Is there anything else we can add that would make this, like, more controller-y? Willow, what are you doing over on YouTube? Get back over here. Get back here. What are you doing? I don't think he would know he's playing a game, especially considering he's playing it backwards. I don't think he would know. He would not know at all. Ooh, a cord. That's a good idea. Also, you guys know what's really great? I've talked about this a lot, but now that I have instant espresso, I can make my own lattes whenever I want. So I'm very excited. A touchpad in the middle. Aren't the touchpads usually on top? Ooh, maybe we can add a little, logo here. Like a little sun. Oh, wait. I'm gonna do that on another layer. Or maybe, would a peace sign be visible here? I'm trying to... I literally have access to all the logos. What am I doing? I accidentally turned... I pressed a button wrong, and I accidentally turned my mic volume down. LOL. I want my friends to look at this and think of me as the person on the other side when they decide to be mean to me. That's so funny. Yeah. I want that when someone yells at me in Fortnite or something, they just imagine this. And they go, that's who you're yelling at. When you do that, that's who you're yelling at. That's so rude. I'm looking at the logo. Because the logo is just like the Summer Slam logo, the one that I have here. The mascots are just like the mascots. Okay, okay, okay. This is who you blew up in this co-op game on purpose, by the way. By the way. I think this sun was a good idea. Though it might just look like another... Or wait, why don't we just... What is his name? Don't ask me hard questions. Don't ask me difficult questions. Why would you do that? I'm looking at different controller designs. Usually there's like some kind of circle in the middle.
Comma. What are we doing in the current day / moment, comma? I could probably figure out by looking at the schedule, but I'd rather spend my time typing out this much way to super long TTS message : 3.
Oh my god. Thank you so much for that. Oh, we can add like little waves here. We can make the controller itself like beachy. Goober's a good one. So what we're doing is we're designing a Vtuber Summer Slam mascot for an art contest where the winner gets their art displayed on a on one of the on the go-karts that are made as a result of like the money that's donated from like the Summer Slam. All of the go-karts that are made as a result of that will get this little guy slapped on it. These are fire names. Don't say boob. Don't say boob. Yeah, Xbox controller. I'm trying to go... It feels like too... something. It feels too flat, I think. I do think this needs to be... It needs to be angled downward a little bit. Maybe it's just too thin. And then this is... When I actually do shade it, it's gonna be more of a softer shade since it's like, since it's rounded. But it looks kind of boxy right now. Feels very wide. That was my thought too. It looks kind of like the Discord logo, but in a fun way. Let's try and shrink him a little bit. I like the buttons where they are, but I'm gonna shrink everything else. What did I do? Maybe we can have his tentacles like wrapping around the sides of the controller. Perchance. Perchancings. Oh, he... Oh. That's so cute. Okay. Remember when they made the image of the Discord mascot on a turn spit over a fire? I can't say I recall. No, I can't say I recall. Okay, I am going to... I'm gonna erase this and I'm gonna make it sort of like a softer shade. Okay. Okay. It wasn't official. Someone is just mad at Discord. Okay, but like I could see them doing something like that because you know how they have those little things where it's like, oh, Discord was almost called Bonfire. Wumpus is looking for friends, and then it's just like they're doing the campfire, except he's like on the fire. A sushi-themed headband?
What if he was beach ball colored and he had sunglasses on his forehead?
Okay, but like, okay, hang on. Hear me out. What if we made him a little beach ball? What if we made him a little beach ball? What if we made him a little beach ball? We're gonna try both ideas of like it being a sunset-y sort of theme and then also the beach ball. That's kind of sick! Such a clever idea that I thought of. Oh my god, guys. I'm so smart. Man, I don't know what you guys would do without me. That's so crazy. Oh my god, anyway. Okay. Wait, okay, but what if... Ooh, but what if he was, like, translucent? Okay, now we're cooking. We're cooking with gas. Okay. We actually are going to take a break really fast. I like the idea of him being, like, kind of translucent. That way you can see more of the controller. You know? Anyway, we actually are gonna take a break really quick. We're gonna try this out. We have something really good going so far, I think. But yeah, we're gonna take a break just for a few minutes. In the meantime, please be sure to do something to take care of yourselves. Don't forget to check out Gamers Outreach. The link is pinned if you'd like to check that out. And we'll be back in just a few minutes. Don't go anywhere. Also, welcome back. I hope you guys did something to take care of yourselves. Also, I came up with a silly idea. My thought is, I'm wondering if it would be interesting to have the controller at an angle, or if I'm just overthinking it. But I want to try and look and see if I can find some sort of like 3D model of a like game controller for like as an art reference, so I can like move it around. Ooh. Okay, wait. Okay, I think I found one. I want to like... I'm looking at for like the different angles that I want, so I can like take a so I can like take a screenshot and then use that. Okay, one second. That's sick. Okay, wait. Or would this one be better? Ooh, that one actually might be a little closer to what I'm thinking. Okay, wait. I will show you guys in a second. Ah! Oh, fuck. Thank you! You did it! I did it! Okay. I have two. One is an Xbox controller, and one is a Switch controller. Okay? Okay, so here are the ones that I'm thinking. Okay. So I have two. Here are the two. Not what I meant, but it's okay. Switch. Also, hi, Funva! So here are the two. I feel like I like this one better. Hello! Hi, Paisley Bree! Hello, welcome in! I hope you guys are having a good night so far. I'm leaning more towards the other one. To those who don't know me, hi! I'm Darla. I'm a digital artist. Oh my gosh. Right now we're raising money for Gamers Outreach. By way of, streaming. LOL. So this is, right now we're designing a mascot for their contest. Where, you design a mascot, and the winner, their art is featured on the go-karts that are created from the money, from the events, from the Vtuber Summer Slam. Hello, thank you so much for the follow, by the way. What were you doing? Oh my god, tell me everything. I hope you're having a good night. I am kind of digging the like... We're gonna get rid of this for now. We're gonna make a version without the controller. Right now our concept is octopus, Dumbo octopus, playing game and being bad at it. Art fight prep? You have art? Are you on art fight? Oh my god. What team are you on? I'm on team tragedy, or not tragedy, comedy. What team are you on? Oh my goodness. I have no financial responsibility, so I will be spending 700 points on fishing. That's what it's for. I can't even say you're being irresponsible, but also I'm a bad influence. So, you know, I'm probably the worst person to ask. You're also comedy? Nice! I'll definitely check you out. Do you have any art techs? Do you have any art techs you'd be willing to show off? They cut you off? What do you mean they cut you off? I didn't see anyone cut you off. Your art by name is just Paisley? That is so cool that you were able to get that username. That's so lucky. We'll have... Actually, since he's an octopus, we can make it so that both controls are being pushed. Right? Isn't that cool? So we'll make this one. We'll make it be pushed like that. Right, right. And then this one, we can push it down this way. And have it be more like this. Oh, wait. Okay, wait. If it's getting pushed, it would be... Yeah, no, because it's getting pushed, like, up. So then it would be more like this. Okay. I was right the first time. I think. Sort of. And then we have the D-pad. How do we want the D-pad to be moved? I think I liked what we did before where we had it, like, pushed off to the side. Before we had it pushed to the right, I think? We can kind of skew it. Or wait, actually, we should skew it the other way. Because if it's, like, reaching over, it's just gonna get covered. Right? Does that look pushed? I think it would be... okay, let's try it again. Let's try it again. Right? So here's the D-pad. If we're pushing it like this, and then it would just, like, tilt. Okay, I think we're cooking. And then this would be, like, a little more shaded. I think this would be completely flush, because it's, like, pushed in. Right? That's my thought. If I could get this corner, that would be great. Where's the redeem to assault you with 500 ghosty boys? My Twitch integrated throwing system has not been working. I think it, like, erased all of my objects, and I need to, like, reconnect everything. I think that's what happened. Because I went to, like, the objects screen or whatever, and it's all gone. Which is kind of tragic, to be honest.
Knock knock. It's the Nintendo Ninjas here because you're drawing over a Switch Pro controller.
Okay. Listen. It's for a good cause. End of sentence. It's for a good cause. A great cause, even, I would say. Also, I'm definitely gonna, like, change this up when I'm done with it. I'm gonna like add some different buttons and stuff. Maybe I'll have this one be stationary, but it'll still have the thing on top of it. It's a Binbembo Twist controller. Yeah, it's Binbembo Twist. Exactly. This one I'm gonna have pushed off to the side, but the other one I'm gonna keep stationary and then still have the tentacle on it. But this, I'm gonna first rotate and have it like here. Binbembo Twist. That's exactly what it is, a Binbembo Twist.
Am I allowed to say a message making fun of how Nintendo is greedy?
Yeah, I'll allow it. A little bit. In good fun. In good fun. I wanna make these buttons a little more pronounced. Look at that. Are we all a bit greedy? Yeah, sure.
As a Nintendo employee, there's nothing of a great cause, but selling people $90 keys for games that we can easily take away.
Because you definitely are a Nintendo employee, for sure. I do think it's kind of messed up how they, like, are giving you, like, the quote-unquote rights to a game and not, like, ownership of the game. That's kind of bonkers.
I'm not just an employee, but I am secretly the CEO of Nintendo of the Void.
Whoa! Whoa! My god, that's crazy! Okay. And then for ours, I want to add, like a rolling wave sort of design. Like something simple. Perchance. Like a...
I am going to release Ghosty Kart Galaxy in 2028.
Whoa! Oh my gosh! You heard it here first. So these are gonna be like rolling waves. And the whole thing is gonna be like underwater. Right? And then here's our octopus. Maybe we make the controller bigger? Ghosty Boy does have insane lore. He doesn't really talk about it that much. But it's still like insane bonkers crazy. He does have lore. Or does he? You don't know. I feel like the controller doesn't fit anymore. Yeah. Okay. Let's adjust.
I am Ghosty Boy, or am I?
Or am I? Dun, dun, dun. And then this one can be sort of like... Right? And then it's kind of like leaning up. So this will still have like this. I do like it. I like it being pointy at the end. Or wait, yeah. I'm also sort of testing the idea of it being like lighter.
Did you know that if you take a bite of a hamburger, it becomes less and less hamburger? What? Because when yous take a bite, it can't stop, no, can't do it no more.
Not gonna lie, this design feels cuter. We're gonna figure out a way to simplify this. Maybe. That might be the move. Maybe move him up and rotate him a little bit. And then we can make the controller a little smaller. I do want to try and make it a little simpler again, but I also want to try, like, pushing. Okay. Then we can have that go like that. What did I do with... Yeah, I just had it sort of, like, draping over. And then we wanted to make him, like, pressing the D-pad over here. And this will go out like that, and then this can go like that. And then this will be, like, shaded. And then this can, like... That'll, like, reach over here. Question mark? Part of it, definitely. I want to push this inward. It's not entirely accurate, but I did say before that we're doing our own thing as well. Like, round that out a little bit more. Because for him being the focus, I feel like there's so much, like, empty space here. You know what I mean? Or making the controller sandy. I do like that. I do like making the controller sandy. So it's like a beach ball on a beach. That's kind of sick. Yeah, I think what's also throwing me off is the, like, the difference in line art. Because they look completely different style-wise. Yeah, even just, like, scrunkling it up a little bit made that much of a difference. We'll get rid of these buttons. Actually, we'll get rid of these two. We're gonna keep it simple. So then there's just that, and then we'll make this button pop up a little more. We can maybe add some sort of like track, or just have like some sort of extra little pattern here. I like this a lot. Okay, okay, okay. And then we have... And then we're making him a beach ball. Okay. We're gonna combine this. I'm also gonna add I'm gonna add a white layer just so I can see the, like, the translucentness and see if that's, like, a good idea. Oh, I kind of like that. Do you plan on ever streaming Deltarune before it's finished? It depends on how much longer it's gonna take, because I hate when the chapters take so long to release that I'll do like a few, like this is what I did last time. I did a few chapters and then you already like forget about what happens by the time the new chapter comes out, so then you have to like replay it, and then the new chapter comes out and then you're like, wait, what happened? So then you have to replay it. And it's a whole thing. Did that make him look less like a Dumbo octopus? Do we like that? Hang on. Dumbo. No, I think that keeps it. That keeps it how it... I mayhaps have made the edges too pointy. I'm gonna make them a little more rounded. And then this one's like pushing forward. Okay. This one maybe looks a little funky. We're just gonna have him kind of like... kind of just creeping over. Oh, thank you for the save. I appreciate it. Hi, Percy. Welcome back. It's good to see you again. Oh. Hold. God. Okay, okay. We had a little bit of a blink, but everything's good. That was scary. Had on Twitter... He'd said on Twitter the Deltarune Chapter 5 would be delayed because of this big delete Deltarune button on his desk. Oh my god. No, that'd be hilarious. I do think... Where do the ears go? I think it'd be like down here. They do have to be... They have to be a little tilted. Okay. I'm really digging the beach ball on the beach idea. I like that a lot. Okay, so that compared to what we... This is what we had before. This is what we had before, right? And then... Here's our current idea. What do we think? What do we think? He looks more like a silly...
He looks more like a silly goober.
I keep like being indecisive about the corners of his tentacles. Okay, I like that shape a lot. I'll add a little bit of an underpart here. There's nothing but love and air behind those eyes. Yeah, no, he makes a great, he makes a great Valorant player, I think. That's exactly what you want in a Valorant player. I'm totally crapping on everyone who plays Valorant. I'm so sorry. I tried to play it once, and I could not get into it for the life of me. Like golden retrievers? No, he could not hit a shot to save his life. He could not. But he wouldn't even need to, because if someone threatened him, he'd be like, they'd be like, make this shot, or I will make you explode with my mind. And then he would miss the shot, and then he would just go. And then they'd go, never mind, I'm so sorry. That's exactly what would happen. I'm gonna be doing line art on this still, but still. Hi, Dingo! Looky what I drew. Hang on. Look at what I drew! 360 YY. What does that mean? What does that mean? Okay, so the only thing is people draw Dumbo octopus ears very differently. An old MLG gaming term. Hell yeah. Dingo, be honest, does this look like a Dumbo octopus manipulating a controller? Maybe we make this wrap around the curvature of the controller more. So that you know that, like, oh, that's what he's manipulating. I feel like me asking Dingo that is like that South Park... Where, you know that South Park clip where he's like, you have to be honest. Am I ugly? Yes or no? That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. Hear me out. Hear me out. What if I made his eyes bigger? What if I made his cute little face even bigger? What if I made his cute little face even bigger? With just eyes. Hang on. Isn't that such a good idea? Hang on. Okay. Sunglasses? But I feel like, the only thing is, I feel like the sunglasses kind of, take away from the beach ball illusion. Because you wouldn't be able to tell as easily that he's a beach ball. I like the eyes where they were, actually. But I'm wondering if I should... Because, like... Because he doesn't look even anymore. Hibiscus flower? That might be cute. I feel like I'm overthinking maybe, but it's okay. I like when he's upright. I'm being very ambitious with this octopus right now. Okay. But he doesn't look even. Okay. The head we're leaving alone. Or the face we're leaving alone. Everything else is fair game. Shit. I got it. Fuck. Okay. Kind of looks like an alpaca. Trying to like get these to look similar. The face isn't even exactly centered. Okay, hang on. Because this is supposed to be like a mascot, like an image that's gonna be printed on stuff. I want to make sure it's like... I want to make sure it's like flippable. To where it can look good on either side. I'm a smidge worried about the Let's flip this trackpad actually. This D-pad. That's not gonna work the way I want it to, will it? Maybe it will. Nah, it's fine. Okay, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Maybe we make these two kind of pop up. You forgot to check it. It's all good. So if this side gets pushed down, right? How about... I'm thinking we maybe just ditch the button pressing idea for the D-pad, because it is being slightly overthought by me. Yeah. But if he did a stream where it was just Ghosty Boy, I've thought about doing a Ghosty Boy takeover stream. I think I've just like when I finish making the Ghosty Boy the live 2D model to like upgrade his TTS, then it will like that stream will probably just be a Ghosty Boy stream. I think that'd be interesting. Yeah, I've thought about that a lot. Oh, this is supposed to be more like... Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I think that's a little better. Ooh, also, something else I wanted to do. Little cheeks. Add little cheeks. Ta-da! And little, like, spots over here. Yes. About this little goober named Darla and her adventures through this place called the Underground, where she uses her magical art powers to defeat or spare monsters, and she's guided by her best friend, Ghosty Boy the Ghost. Wow. You might be onto something. You might be onto something. That is such a good idea. Okay. Now we decide whether we even want to add more details. Right now I'm just trying to add thicker line art to see if this matches or if I need to make it more simple. For reference, this is what we started with. This is what we started with, and this is what we got right now. I definitely feel like this is a solid idea and I like it a lot. And then this is like an upgraded version of it. What do we think? Do we think sizing is good? Do we like sizing? Do we like the like the posing and stuff. Yeah. I think he looks adorable too. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm glad we were able to get the controller stuff to work. I was really worried about that. You'd squish him. I might redo... I'm gonna, like, duplicate the eyes. Just so I can make them look the same and I can figure out how they would look. Okay. Now we have to zoom in. Oh, wait. Okay, wait. Just making sure that everything's all centered. What if we add the sun behind him? What do you mean by add the sun behind him? Like where? Sorry, I had to stretch. Let's try really quickly adding colors to this. Like the symbol of the thing. Yeah, let's try that. Hang on. It might make it a little busy, so I don't know, but doesn't hurt to try. What is this? Oh. Okay, let's try it again. Hang on. It might take away from our main little guy a little bit because he's see-through. But I definitely do want to reference the mascots in there somewhere. That's definitely a really good idea. Maybe we make it like behind the controller. It just kind of make it a little off balance. Let's try coloring it and then we'll see what we like. Ooh, you know what would be... Actually. Let's change the color of the paper. I usually do that, but I forgot. I normally don't color first, but just for the sake of wanting to get the idea on paper and see if the beach ball idea is actually feasible. How's the beach ball baby boy doing? Beach ball baby boy is doing great. Beach ball baby boy is doing fantabulous. Meow. It's absolutely adorable. Thank you. We are designing a mascot for the Vtuber Summer Slam, which is a charity event that we're participating in for Gamers Outreach, which is an organization that brings games and gaming resources to kids in hospitals, which is a cause that I fully support and adore and love. So we're participating in the art contest right now. So we're making him a controller. He's got like a beachy controller, and then he is a beach ball. That's the vibe. He's a beach ball. He's a little beach ball Dumbo octopus. Beach ball. I'm looking up like the colors of a basic beach ball. So it's usually just like white with red, yellow, and blue. That's like kind of the default. You love that? Thank you. I appreciate it. So maybe we start with red. And then we go into the yellow. I do like that the yellow is the one that's maneuvering the controller, so it's easier to see. Yeah. You're just reading a manga? Oh, which one? What were you reading? Girls' Last Tour. Ooh, neat. What's that about? It's a little hard to spot as a beach ball. Let's do the like little lines again. Okay. And then I do like how that ends like here. Yeah. He's a little beach ball. And then the blue, we can have start like here. Like a little sliver of it. I do like keeping this one red. And then... let's look up, like, what a... sandy beach wave...
Post-apocalyptic world. The story follows these two girls on a Katynkrad as they try to scale a giant megastructure and reach the top layer. Along their journey they learn about the old world before the war and help out some friends. It's very good. I already watched the anime, but I know it doesn't. You have the full story, so I'm reading through the whole manga now. Chibido Kinada's Mission 1 Snodders.
Whoa! That sounds sick. That sounds really cool. I might have to give that a read-through / watch listen. Yes. That sounds really sick. Okay, so then this one, we're gonna add a little bit of that. And then I know the water is usually... Thank you so much for the follow! Thank you. Welcome to the Ghoul Kids Club. Confession time. I've never really drawn waves like this before. We wanna keep it pretty simple. You make a post about it in the Discord? Hell yeah! I don't want to add too many details. You just left the water blank paper. I love that. I love that. There's definitely a lot of, like, fuzzy spots, right? And this is, like, another wave crashing. I think it would help if I erased that. So we can see the vision. Yeah. That's more like that. Yeah. And then there's sort of that, like, color of, like, the sand being under the water. It's kind of like this... It's like a darker version of this. From what I am observing. But that's not, like, really the... That's not what the... It's not, like, what the cartoony version of it is. That's more of, like, a realistic approach to it. Yeah. I think keeping my brush big is gonna be how I avoid, accidentally going too hard and making it too detailed. So we're keeping our brush big. Also, we do have an ad break coming up here in a few minutes. So in the meantime, we do like to use that time to do something to take care of ourselves. Whether it's drinking water or eating a food. I'm gonna be having a snack, personally. Ooh, I really feel like this is building up well. Keeping my brush big was definitely the move. Yeah. Why am I lying? Oh, I do not hate using that when you guys use that time. A fudge round? That sounds sick. I'm also seeing some, like... Some stuff like this. Of there being, like, a layer. Like when the waves, like, roll up. In, like, the deeper part. In, like, the parts that are pulled back. Oh, I love that. Wait. That's sick. That's cool! Okay. And then the buttons can all be blue. Maybe. We'll get back to that. I don't know if the buttons will be blue. But that's what we're doing right now. But... That looks really good. Thank you! Here's what we got so far. I'm gonna add, like, some shading and stuff. Oh, I just realized why this looked a little funky, because this isn't flipped. But yeah, we're gonna start that ad break here in a minute. Let me fill this in so it doesn't look cray-cray. And here's what we got so far. Thank you guys so much for helping me come up with this idea. Well, I mean, you guys came up with the idea, but I think it's really cool. I want to add like little shells and stuff. It's gonna be really cool. It's gonna be really sick. We're gonna take that break. We'll be back in just a few minutes. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back. Welcome, welcome. I hope you guys did something to take care of yourselves. I was absolutely munching on some chips and hummus. And then I just drank some water. Dude, I was absolutely munching. I love hummus. In case you did not know, it is something very, very widely known. What are we listening to? Are we listening to Deltarune? Okay, hang on. I have to adjust this guy. There we go. Okay. Slay! You've never had it? It's so good. It's so good. I just get the stuff from Aldi. It's so yummy. It's so good. Absolutely recommend. We're gonna turn this up to 100 just so I can get the color straight. I'm on the wrong layer. Okay, fuck. 1 second. You're very picky with texture. That is so fair. That is so valid. Texture is definitely a good... It's a good reason not to like something. Okay, so now I can go on the right layer. I like how this curves. So I'm able to, like, imply that, where the tentacle is and how it's moving. Gamer Farmer! What's going on? What is the haps? I hope you're having a good night so far. We are making a cute little beach ball octopus. Little Dumbo octopus beach ball. For an art contest that Gamers Outrage is hosting. You're referring to that one, maybe? Yeah! Sushi, of course. You, me, gas station. What are we eating for dinner? Sushi, of course. If only Willow were here. They know that, they know the copy pasta by heart. And at literally any opportunity, they just recite the whole thing. Okay. That is, in fact, a cute little octopus beach ball thing. That it is. That it is. I don't know how, like, low I want the percentage to be. Not extremely. Maybe like 80. So because you can still see, you know? Uh-oh, looks like there was a roofie in our gas station. Sushi. I still have my latte. Should I be drinking a latte at night? Probably not. Am I going to anyway? Yes. It is more common than you think. I'm deciding if because I like this shape of it kind of like going in and then out. I don't really have that over here. I'm gonna make this a little thicker. He looks like he's melted over the thing. It's so cute. Okay, I'm loving this. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. And then we're also gonna thicken this line. I also do love the... I like the blue... I do like the blue buttons. I've warmed up to the blue buttons. I feel like it matches and stands out at the same time in a way that I think is cohesive. Because you can't even see the buttons that much completely in their, like, natural... in their natural color. You know what I mean? So it's important that it be a color that already exists in the palette. Okay, wait, hear me out, hear me out. Guys, hear me out. Squish. Squish. What do we think? What happened? Oh. Squish. Big, fabulous, bulbous head. Squish. Necessary squish. Squish, squish, squish. Squish, squish, squish. I'm giving him all the head pats. Squish, squish, squish. I wanna move the little cap. Just a touch. I wish I could rotate it. Oh wait, I can. You make this cross over more like that. Okay. No brain, just gelatinous mass. No, pretty much. He's just a gelatinous mass. Maybe flatten that a little bit. Okay. Because he needs to look more like a ball. You know? You know what I mean? There we go. I'm extremely picky, if you could not tell. Okay. Don't say beach ball nip. Don't say that. Hello! Fish and chips raid? Oh my god. Hello, hello, welcome in. I hope you're having a good night so far. Hello, what were you doing? What were you doing? Oh, were you summer slamming? Were you summer slamming too? Oh my goodness. What team are you on? It's an important question. It determines how I proceed with this. Just kidding. But yeah, I'm Darla. Hi. I'm a digital artist. Right now, we are participating in, Gamers Outreach's, art contest. They're for designing a mascot. So we're designing a mascot for Vtuber Summer Slam right now. And this is our entry. Team Shelly, I'm Team Sunny. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You beat the new Deltarune update? 11-hour stream? I mean, that's good for a Gamers Outreach stream. I approve. But yeah, this is our little guy. He's a little beach ball Dumbo octopus, and he's on his little ocean-themed controller. I'm gonna do a little bit of shading. Thank you so much for the follow, Dark Reaper. Oh my god, are we twinning right now? Are we like literally the same person? Dude, that's so crazy. Thank you for the follow, Finley. Oh man. But yeah, is that the Grim Reaper? Why is this not? Oh, okay. I wanted it to be okay. There we go. I'm gonna be like fine-tuning the line art and stuff, but this is mostly my like proof of concept before I lock in on the shading and stuff and the line art. Yeah, that's my all. Yeah. I blew my cover. No. I'm scared. I don't want to overshade. we're just gonna do that. That's literally all we're gonna do. Yo! Guys, this is my jam. This is my jam. Real! Shit. Okay. Damn. And then this we're gonna do red, maybe pink. Let's try pink. Yeah, I like the red.
Did you think I meant
Oh, that's fire. Okay.
That would be funny if it weren't so sad. Well, you have been replaced. I don't need anyone now. When I delete you, maybe I'll stop feeling so bad. Go make some new disaster.
Oh yeah, okay, so this one will make... That's a separate multiplayer. Portal 2! I love the Portal games. They're so great. Some of my favorite games ever. And then for this, we'll darken the tops. Yo! Why are we just listening to, like, indie game music? I mean, I'm all for it, but, like, I don't know where this is coming from. Look at that! Okay, maybe we start on the line art. Little known indie developer Valve. Yeah, just a little. You've probably never heard of them, but they're so like underground. I'm scared I'm gonna do the line art and it's gonna lose all of its sparkle. I don't want to touch it. I don't want to mess it up. That's so scary. Okay. Let's see how it looks with a white background. 'Cause it'll probably be on a white background. Maybe we make these colors a little more vibrant. Ooh. It's kind of cute. Oh, that's kind of cute too. Wait. Turn the saturation up. Okay. I like that. I like it, Picasso. Ooh. That didn't change it much. That mostly just changed the white parts. Okay. Okay. Have a good night, Bottle Knight. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate ya. Have a good lurk, Finley. Thank you. I'm kind of curious where the colors all go. Oh. That's cool. Okay, this is a before and after. Okay, okay. I dig that. I still don't know what I want the shading color to be. I'm leaning towards the blue, but cool. But we'll get rid of the shading for now. Okay, it's light art time. Let's start off with our friend. I'm so scared. Oh my goodness. Okay. This tool is gonna be our best friend. We'll start from here to here. No, that's not gonna work. Okay, okay. This we may fix a little bit later, but I like this. Are these vectors? I don't think they are. It's okay. Should I make it like a vector layer? I think we should. I think we should. Okay, we'll try it. We'll do it again. Okay, this is getting into like dubiously copyrighted. I don't know if it's exactly copyrighted. And I don't want to find out. Okay. Okay. Let's do... Maybe we do the circle tool. Okay. Ooh, actually, we can do it again, but with... Okay, let's start down here, actually. Ooh, that's not good. Okay. This is gonna be some trial and error. Maybe less than I thought. That actually looks great. Okay. Okay, then we're just gonna go here to here. Let's just do a pen for this one. But I just want to make it thicker. Oh wait, we have a tool. We have technology. We have the technology. I do also like the idea of flattening it out the tiniest bit. That's cool. Okay, that's good enough. 48.8. Okay. Why is that 48.8 bigger than this 48.8? Okay. Ugh, I don't love how that curves at the end. This, I don't love that part. We're gonna do that again. Hang on. Cool. Cool. This I might have to do manually. Boom. I think. Okay. Boom. And then... No. Boom! Is that... I am gonna... You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make those ends rounded. Because I usually point them, but that's not really the vibe we're going for. I don't think. Okay. Now it is time for... And you can't bucket tool. Cannot bucket tool. Interesting. We're learning. I'm gonna try and sync this up as best I can. And I'm also gonna... I can't do that. Okay. I can't morph it. Okay, wait. No, not pinch. I'm gonna move it. Can I make this simpler? Simplify. And then move. Neat! Cool. Okay, I like this a lot. I will say, I haven't done vector work in a while. Okay. Is it kind of like... they're kind of like... It could be a little... It looks kind of... Like... Weirdly morphed. Let's move this. Looks like, I think lumpy was the word I was looking for. Okay. What do we think? Maybe we have it pinch off. A little more, like on the top. Yeah. I just want it to be good. I'm definitely gonna thin some of the lines out later, but that's a later problem. No, I don't like that. Okay. This, I am gonna copy paste. Yo, sick! I didn't even know I could do that. Okay. And then I'm just duplicating it. Let's get some red. Or something cute. Neat! Okay. Let's quickly do this part before I forget. And then these are the colors. No, wrong one. Okay. Actually, we don't need the part under it to be a vector. Like, we don't need the color that's filled in to be... We don't even particularly need this to be a vector either, but... Actually, yeah, come to think of it, we don't really need that to be a vector. Is this... Oh, that's another layer. Okay. View! And then this one, and then this one. Okay, so now I have the both saves. Fly back! And this one's very simple. Okay, wait. Boop. Boop. Okay. Okay, I think it definitely shouldn't be a pure white. It should be like an off-white. For surezies. What white is this? Like a grayish. Okay, I do see a few things that I want to adjust already, but look at the little guy. Okay. Oh. That's not good. Okay. Do you want to make this kind of pinch off? Dude, no. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have made it a... Oh, those edges are nice and crisp. Okay. Kind of undoubting my doubt. Oop. Okay, select layer, object. And then... No, wrong one. Boop. Gonna, like, curve this a little bit, sort of. I can, like, mold it into the shape that I desire. Because really, the only ones that it truly matters for is the very outer dots or lines. I do think this is too pointy. We gotta simplify that. Ooh. Oh, so that's what that does. Okay. So there's a pinch vector line tool.
Boo.
Hello! Welcome, welcome. Hi, Femur Farmer. What's going on? Hope you're having a good night so far. Okay, I am gonna try and... We're gonna simplify it. Why can't I simplify it? Yeah, we're gonna simplify this too. Boop. Yay! Okay. And now... Stubby little dude. Yeah, he's a stubby little dude! Ooh. Did not mean for that to be... on. Let's... Why can't I scroll? Okay. See, this is definitely a perk. Let's move this stuff into its own folder. There comes a time when you gotta just make a little guy. For real! There comes a time. There comes a time in your life when you just have to make a little guy. Oh, this is mine. Okay, I do really love that pinching tool. That's sick. I'm gonna make this one end a little lower. Okay, and then this one... I can just pinch a bunch. Pinch time! Yeah, I want to try and get that little curve that it has. That the other one has. We're gonna try to simplify it. And then I can just curve it like that. Okay, it doesn't have to be symmetrical. It'd be nice if it were. What is this dot? What is that? Okay, wait. Okay, that we can just delete. Okay. I do feel like it's still kind of weird. Hang on. Okay. Maybe it's just the length in general that's odd. So this one, the bottom ends like here. So we can move that all the way up there. And then the top part is like up here. Then we can move that out. I'm putting a lot of effort into this one ear. Also, he kind of low-key looks like a Sanrio character, and I'm so here for it. I love it. And then that sort of like pinches down. There we go. Wrong one. Okay, boop. Bump, boop, boop. Well, now why is that one upturned too much? Okay. Guys, my perfectionism is showing. It feels like it's pinching, like the other one is up, but then it's also kind of not. You know? It's an enigma for sure. Okay, boop, boop. Is that closer? That feels closer. That feels closer. Kind of like that this is a little square. You know what I could have just used? Hang on. Okay, we're gonna try something. And if it doesn't work, it's fine. Shit. Where's my big pen? Looks like the 48. Yeah. No. No. Okay, wait. There we go. Okay. Cool. Oh, thank you. Fuck. Okay. Fuck. One's 48. Oh, I made them flop like that on purpose. Or maybe not on purpose. Maybe I was just like sketching it weird, but... Okay. Crisis averted. And somehow it just still doesn't look symmetrical, but I'm gonna choose to... I don't even know. Add a little bit more blue. Okay. Okay, last thing. I want to add this guy. Do we add a second little dot? No, that's a little overkill. I like the shape I had before. It was something like that. There we go. And then we came up with this really cool life hack. And then we can also... we can flip it to the side like that and make it like that, or we can make it look like that. What do we think? I kind of like the symmetrical one. It's kind of cool. And then over here, I do have to... I'm gonna adjust the line width. No. How do I make this... okay. We're gonna make this kind of narrow towards the middle. Hey! That's cool. Okay. We're gonna play with that a little. Adjust line width. I don't want a vector eraser. Oh, yay! I do kind of want... I want these to sort of match. And then I'll let the shading... like... make that, like, little shape that I had before. Where's my pinch? Pinch. Oh. What? Oh, it's because I erased. That made it a little complicated. That's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. I will say, I'm gonna be, what's it called? I'm going to, I'm gonna snooze the ads. It says that ads are coming up, but I'm gonna snooze them. Because I am gonna be ending pretty soon. My goal is to finish the, my goal is to finish this little guy. What? Okay. Let's just... oh no, not pinch. I wanted to... make this part a little... that part a little thinner. Or I can just... I'm just gonna erase it. Because I think what it does is it essentially makes an eraser stroke as a vector, which is kind of cool, but a little annoying. Ooh, idea. Okay. A little bigger. And we'll fix that later. Oh wait! Oh my god, it's symmetry, so we can... It'll be fine. Yay! Okay. Oh wait, yeah, no bucket. Here you go. Okay. Brush snooze that. Okay, maybe... I'm curious if we make the blush a little lighter. So it doesn't clash as much with... Oh, wait. Because we're selecting both. I don't want to move them. They keep making, like, micro adjustments when I just want to select. Okay. What do we think? I might fix that later, but for now it's good. And then I think for the multiply... We landed on the blue? It seems a little... like... muddy? I think that's the word. Okay, hang on. Ooh. Hey, oh. Alpha luck. You sly dog. I do kind of like the... I like the purple. I'm curious about pink. Is that a different... Is that a slightly different color? Okay. Oh, it looks so much... Okay, wait. Oh, you know what I could have done? Could have just alpha lucked it. Okay. That looks so much different on my other monitor. Why is it different? Why is it different? But then why is this white different? That's so weird. Okay, wait. Okay. So solved. And then this part was black. Okay. Oh yeah, maybe I should have rotated it a little bit. Okay. It just seems kind of, it seems like not warped. It's like leaning one way. The Leaning Tower of Beach Ball. Okay. I am curious about... What if we just do different color shading in different places? Kind of like that. And then we can also do... our signature screen toning. And then we can add some blue. That's cool. Okay, so we got our little beach ball guy. And we're turning him down a little bit, and then... And this is how he's gonna look with the controller once I'm done with that. But I will be doing that later. In the meantime, this is our little guy. This is our little guy. This is what we got so far. I'm very excited. This is such a good idea. I love it. I'm so excited. I'm so hyped. I hope you guys are too. We'll get a little zoom in on this guy. I think I'm gonna... Oh, wait. How low did I turn it? Because I think I made it like 80. Yeah, it doesn't need to be that low. Okay. Well, here's what we got. I hope you guys had a great time. I've had a good stream. Thank you guys so much for contributing your ideas. I'm so excited to finish it. Hi, Ray! Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. We are going to find someone to raid really quick. Don't forget to ignore that. I'm just gonna delete the upcoming ad stuff. Okay. But yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. If you're new, thank you so much for taking a chance on me. I really appreciate it, whether you came from a raid or just stumbled upon me by pure luck. I really appreciate you sticking around, and I hope to see you again sometime. If you'd like to check me out in other places, though, these are my socials. The one that I use the most, though, is Twitter. Excuse me. And please, please, please check out Gamers Outreach. They're an amazing organization. They're who we were doing the art contest for today. So that's fun. But yeah, we are going to be finding someone to raid. Here is our raid message, if you'd like to copy that. There are a lot of Vtuber Summer Slammers playing Minecraft, funny enough. Let's check out... Let's do a Minecrafter. Okay. Okay. Let's check out. I'll be very careful. I want to pick the perfect person for you guys. Okay, I know who we're gonna pick. Okay. We are gonna be checking out Nico Nyako, who is doing some Minecrafting it up. Oh my gosh, they have a really cute model. But yeah, our next stream is actually gonna be Saturday. We usually stream Friday, but we're gonna be doing Saturday instead. For a silly game show. I haven't more details will be shared very soon and very sparsely. So you're just gonna have to show up if you want to know what's gonna happen. But yeah, I really appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much for being here again. Thank you for checking out Gamers Outreach. They're really great. Please donate if you have the means to. We're really close to our next goal. But yeah, I'll see you guys on Saturday and then on Sunday for the Doodle Dialogues. It is my talk show where I interview VTubers and content creators while drawing them, which is really great. Did I accidentally do raid again instead of donate? Whatever. Oh my god. So I will see you guys this weekend for back-to-back streams. Take care of yourselves. Go to bed if it's late for you because it is late for me. And I will see you when I see ya. Bye-bye!